There comes a time in every traveler's life where they have the realization that it's time to go to Afghanistan. And for me, today is that day. I'm currently in Peshawar, Pakistan, and I'm going to embark on the 3-hour journey to the Torkham border, cross into Afghanistan, and go all the way to Kabul. Join me. Assalamu alaikum. I need to go Karkhano market. Karkhano market. Kitna rupee?
नहीं जाएंगे.
Nay. I pay. Oh, maybe I don't pay. Alright. Next one. Assalamu alaikum. Karkhano market.
Karkhano market. taxi की वाला
Not rickshaw? Nay. God, who would have thought it would be such a difficult task to get a rickshaw? Karkhano market? Nay. This guy. Why does nobody want to go to Karkhano? Assalamu alaikum. Karkhano market? Karkhano market. How much rupee? Kitna rupee? 500, okay. Shukriya. Afghanistan, here we come. This is just phase 1 actually. There's a lot more to come. So we're almost at the place called Karkhano Market, which is where you get all the shared taxis and stuff. Alright, here we go. The craziness. Assalamu alaikum. Here, bye. Thank you. I need to go Torkham.
Huh? Torkham. One. Sorry.
AC?
AC.
Okay, rupee, how much?
1,000.
1,000, oh. Ekazar. Which one? This? So let's go Torkham, Afghanistan. Gotcha. Alright. Let's meet the crew. Hello. Assalamu alaikum. How are you? Good. I am Luke. Assalamu alaikum. Your name?
English name.
Aapka naam kya hai? Muhammad ji. Oh well, here you go guys. Off to Afghanistan. Let's do it. Look at this mountainscape, guys. It's beautiful scenery. As the AC is not ACing. Getting little drifts of it. So this road that we're on now is the Khyber Pass, and was actually part of the Silk Road many centuries ago, which is a very historical place here in Asia. Basically connected the eastern part of Asia through South Asia and then over to the Middle East, and there was a lot of trade done. When the empires ruled these regions of the world, there were a lot of wars that took place that were, or invasions that actually were taking place on this very road. So there's tons of history here, and still to this day we have tons of trucks that are still doing trade. You know, a lot of goods from China come through Pakistan, they make their way over to Afghanistan and go into the Middle East. And this line for these trucks have been going for kilometers, and I imagine it's still going to go on for the rest of the time until we reach the border, which is still like 5 kilometers away. So obviously every truck has to be thoroughly inspected, make sure there's nothing wrong that is going in there. Yeah, it's just crazy to see the kind of economic output of this road still centuries later. Look at all the trucks down there, it's crazy. It's been going on for like 5 kilometers. And I think I see the borders down in the valley. But look at all this. So many trucks. Here we go, guys. Welcome to the Torkham border, everybody. This is not what I was expecting. A very surprisingly beautiful scenery. That road was amazing.
He's a famous TikToker.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, you speak very good English. Shukriya. The shower kameez is so good, guys, but the inconvenience with the pockets, I'm not vibing. Just to get my phone in and out. Such a struggle. Alright, I think this is the way. I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure it out. That's where everyone's walking, so I'm gonna guess this way. Assalamu alaikum, my brothers. Before we continue with the video, I want to talk about the sound mask from Mantis Sleep. This is the greatest product I've ever used and has totally changed my travel experience. This used to be my sleep mask. I used it on airplanes, on buses, traveling all around the world, but then I used the sound mask from Manta Sleep and it completely changed my life. All right, Alex, we're gonna play a game. It's called Guess the Number, because I can see straight through this mask. All right, ready?
Ready.
3, 5, bracket 1. I can see straight through it. This sucks. All right, let's play it again, but with the sound mask from Manta Sleep. Go, Alex.
Go.
Are you?
Yeah.
Wait, I just have to guess, right? Because I can't even see.
Yeah.
3.
No.
1.
No.
2.
No.
5.
No.
Are you giving me the finger?
I'm not even putting it up.
You know when you're on an airplane and you have that annoying kid that's screaming behind your seat? With Manta Sleep sound masks, you don't have to worry about that anymore, thanks to these. So you connect your phone using the control on the front, play your music, put the mask on, and then sit back and relax. Or have fun, depending on the mood. The battery lasts around 20 hours, which will get you through any flight, and you can even adjust the position based on what fits best for you. To be completely honest, guys, I use this sleep mask at home too. They have this really cool design where even if you sleep on your side, you don't feel any pressure at all. So if you're looking to change the way you travel and sleep around the world, you have until the end of December to get your hands on the premium sleep products before they're back at regular prices. So make sure to check out the link in the description below or use my discount code LukeDamant for 10% off your next purchase. And now, back to the video. Go to Afghanistan.
Afghanistan?
Oh.
Afghanistan is here. Excuse me.
Down here. This place is crazy.
Yeah, go high, the head of the night right? Domi.
Alright, I follow you. Thank you. So, this was by far one of the craziest travel experiences I've ever had. Aside from the fact that Taliban never stamped me into Afghanistan, which caused all kinds of issues down the line, guards were whipping people, Pakistani intelligence was questioning me, and I was stuck in this cage for about 30 minutes walking into Afghanistan. To start, luckily I got the foreigner privilege and had an escort through the chaos of the lines to get stamped out of Pakistan. But even with army by my side, getting stamped out was a nightmare. I basically gave my passport up for adoption and had just hoped for the best. After 10 minutes of fighting in line and getting stamped out, I made my way through an underground tunnel and into what I like to call no man's land. It was then time to play Imitate the Zoo Animal as we walked down a caged walkway for what seemed like kilometers. Honestly, thankfully I had assistance from the friendly border guards during this time, as it would have been a nightmare doing this on my own. Eventually I made it to the midway point where I went through Pakistan customs, which I was very nervous about. I had a few $1,000s hidden away in my bag, which isn't usually an issue, but this border is known for taking money that's leaving the country. And then after getting my passport checked for what felt like the 20th time, I was one step away from meeting my first Taliban member. But of course, I was taken away and greeted by Pakistani intelligence. I was sat aside for about 10 minutes and got asked all kinds of questions. This was the ISI doing their due diligence on a suspicious foreigner walking into Afghanistan. Keep in mind, I sneakily filmed this whole experience, which was fucking stupid, because once I dealt with the ISI, I walked into Afghan territory, and the first thing they wanted to do was search through my phone. This guy was actually really friendly, but I had to mislead him a little bit when he asked to go through my gallery and phone. I didn't want the Taliban to be the first men to see my dick pics. But eventually, he wrote down some information, helped me find a taxi driver, and I was in Afghanistan. I quickly got a shot of polio shoved down my throat, exchanged some money, and began the journey to Kabul, without an Afghan stamp in my passport. Yep, no one ever stamped my passport. Welcome to Afghanistan. Well guys, we're in Afghanistan. A big walk, longer than I expected. That was literally one of the craziest things I've ever had to experience. So I'll give an update when we're in the car, but we met this guy when I was like at what you would call the Afghan immigration, which is not what you would expect. He came in and I was like, oh, let's just go with him, because the guy that I was speaking to spoke really good English. They're playing games on me, guys. They're playing games. Look, I close the door and then he opens it. We locked. Oh, it's locked. Stop fucking opening the door. Alright. That was the craziest 2 hours of my life, guys. Absolute madness. But we found a taxi driver. What is your name? Gol Rahim. So he... I'm just flabbergasted at the past hour. I don't even think I can put it into words just yet. I'm also very cautious of filming in this area at this present point in time. But yeah, it's definitely a different vibe to the Pakistan side, and it was wild, guys. It was wild. Nothing like I've ever experienced in my life. The like India-Pakistan Wagah border, very civil, you know, it was a long process, but it was civil. There, it's just like mayhem, chaos. People running across, people getting beaten by the Pakistani soldiers. Like, it's just fucked. It's crazy. But we're in Afghanistan. Very good. That border crossing was an experience, and it makes me want to never cross that border ever again. My original plan was to go back to Pakistan, but like the Pakistan side is crazy. Obviously they have to do their security checks and stuff. Everything got searched, and they were digging hard into me, like asking where I was staying, what hotels I was staying in, where I was. I didn't tell them I was in the place where the compound was. I'm not going to say that word in case it raises some suspicions, but they were asking how long I was here for, why I was here, do I have friends here. But on the Afghan side it was all chill, except when I was getting my, like, I don't even know if there's an immigration. There's just this guy with a room, and he spoke half decent English, but he wanted to go through my phone and stuff, and I'd just like taken so many photos of the border and stuff. I was really hesitant. I kept on distracting him to show like contacts that I had in Afghanistan, so he wasn't going to go through my photos. But he's like, oh, I want to go through your gallery and stuff. Oh, we might get.
No problem.
Get water. Assalamu alaikum. How much? That. Just one. One? How much? Afghani. Look at the currency here, guys. What is the smallest?
Afghani.
Afghani? How much? I don't even look at it. It's all just 500s. I should have counted the cash that I got, right? It's okay. But the scenery here is insane. Look at this, guys. It's beautiful. But yeah, I'm paying 3,500 Afghani to this guy here to take me to Kabul. Probably should have this arranged, but I just thought it'd be a fun experience to figure out a taxi when I get to the border, and yeah, set a little challenge for yourself. I have no idea what you're saying. Nice to meet you. Your friend?
Friend, flower, father.
Father. Ah, father.
Father.
Father. You want this lemon potato chips, guys? That is a flavor I've never heard of. So we got the Red Bull, baby. Ah, you want the good stuff, huh? Alright, thank you. Nice to meet you. We got our first other note. We had 500s before, now we have a 100. Let's go. Good? Good? Good. Good? A little bit of Red Bull to start the day. Time to try the lemon potato chip. Oh, good. A few hours into the drive, our car started facing some issues. So we had to visit the local Afghani mechanic to make sure we can continue the journey to Kabul. We pulled over into some random side street, and I'm halfway off the ground. This kid is jacking us off the ground right now, and they're doing some kind of repairs. This is our mechanic for the day. He is a qualified apprentice.
Problem later.
Problem, huh?
Later.
Braking.
Okay.
Alright, he's just the apprentice. This is the real mechanic. Oh, look at that goat there. And chicken. What are the chances out of all the cars at the Torkham border we get the one that is broken? So we're getting the second tire done, everybody. I didn't realize this whole time there's been a Taliban guy out there. I was accidentally filming him when we were walking in to the shop, and I didn't see his gun because it was on the other side. And before I'd seen the gun, I was like, oh, that's a scary dude. And he has like the eyeliner and stuff. And then when I walked past him, when I was still filming, I was like, Assalamu alaikum. And he said it back nicely. And I realized there's a goddamn AK-47 next to him. I'm like, ah, that makes sense. You're a Taliban member. So that's the first encounter. Not that anything bad happened. It was just what you'd expect the Taliban to be. Very, masculine, very stern, and making sure that this area is secure. Well guys, after about an hour, we're all good and on the road. Road to Kabul. Kabul, no? Kabul? 3 hours, 4 hours, 3, 4? 4. 4. Alright. Let's do this. The drivers here, including mine, I think they're the craziest in the world. There's been some bad ones in India and Pakistan and even in the Middle East. But here, I don't know if it's just my guy, but everything is an opportunity to overtake. So guys, we're about an hour out of Kabul. We've pulled over to where apparently all the blue taxis are. We are gonna get, well, this is for Mr. Driver, hit. The one thing I've noticed so far here in Afghanistan is there's so many energy drinks. There's like knockoff Monsters, there's Bull, there's Hit, there's all these other ones, which is cool. But yeah, we're about an hour outside of Kabul. I don't know what the filming situation is at the moment, if you're allowed to film here or not, but we're just gonna roll with it. We'll see what happens. For a Red Bull, this and this. 215. Alright, let's try this. So what is this? This is that Russian? Boku kaboku. Just like wafers. Little Afghani wafers. Oh, nice. Oh, there's like cream in the middle. Just a cream wafer. I'm so shocked though at the amount of energy drinks that are available here. So many. You have fake Red Bulls, you have fake Monsters, you have all other ones I've never even heard of. There's shops just filled the shelves with all different kinds. Well, we've had a fair few checkpoints that we've had to go through. No one's really stopped or looked at my documents in, oh, there's a Taliban. Whenever you see someone holding a gun, don't film them. That's the number one tip I'll give you guys. Look at the mountain views, guys. This is just absolutely insane. We're getting closer to Kabul, but I bet you guys didn't expect this kind of scenery here in Afghanistan. It's beautiful. Well guys, we're here in Kabul, on the outskirts actually. We're in this random parking lot. The driver had to go out and pay something, maybe hiring this like car, because it seems like this is the blue car meetup. Only blue cars are allowed here. But there are a ton of checkpoints coming into like the Kabul region. I imagine it's still probably like an hour till we reach the city center, just due to traffic and stuff. This seems like a massive like transport hub. Not sure how much I want to film with some women around. That's the one rule coming here, is don't film the women. Multiple people have told me that. It's the one rule you can't do. Ooh, this is definitely an interesting experience. Random man hopped in front. We're gonna figure it out.
شكر دبلومات كوشا نا وقت ديرا خلط اولاد دوكي بان ناخذ زرا كوشا لا رمي بان دكري.
Oh, you lost your pakol. Okay.
Okay. Number نوشته اینجا number.
You have to pay rent. Alright, back into the busy streets of Kabul. There's a little bit of a language issue here. I'm trying to figure out, even though I have the directions on his phone with the maps, I still don't know where to go. It's been going on for about 20 minutes. After some slight translation issues, we are on the right way. We got some advice from the local people of Afghanistan to where my hotel is. And we're entering the good parts of Kabul. The places that we were at before were kind of just like still like the main roads, but this is a nice area. Look at this. It's there are some restaurants back there that looked pretty good. We got pomegranate juice over that way. People roaming the streets. A couple of shoe cleaners over that way as well. We even got a fast food restaurant, Savior. You know what's crazy? Obviously, having seen the headlines about women not being able to speak and stuff like that, and then you come and I'm literally looking at like a group of 10 women right now speaking to each other. Half of them aren't even covered. It's like literally just like the biggest propaganda in existence. Like the media is just like the cancer of the world. All those headlines about the Taliban saying that they're not allowed to speak in public. I'm like, bro, I'm literally watching them right now. Assalamu alaikum.
Goldistan.
Golden Star.
Golden Star. چارایی رسیدی دمی نوشی چارایی گلدن استار نشست بلند منزل.
Shukriya. Shukriya. How do you say thank you? Thank you?
Thank you.
In Pashto?
Thank you. Manana.
Malana.
Manana.
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 7 star.
No, Golden Star.
Golden star.
Golden Star.
Golden star.
Where did you get 7 star from?
Golden star.
Golden Star.
Da sigur star de că ce diu când sărău.
Golden Star.
Gori star. Gori star.
He just loves 7 so much. That's fine.
Kika.
Do you go?
Oh.
Alright. So nice to meet you. Well guys, after a long journey from Peshawar to the Torkham border, crossing the craziest border I've ever crossed in my life, and then catching a 6-hour taxi to Kabul, we are finally here in the capital of Afghanistan. But this is my room, everybody. It is 3,000 Afghani per night. What is that in dollars? I have the conversion up. So $43. The taxi was 3,500, so that was $50. $1 US is what? 68.75 Afghanis. So it's not like Pakistani rupees. Imagine that your like Indian rupees or Pakistan rupees were called Indianis or Pakistanis. Here they're called Afghanis. And this is the bed. We're doing bed tests. Springy and soft. Pretty good. Pretty comfortable. I'm just exhausted. Like we've barely even done anything, but I feel like mentally we've just been through so much. That border crossing was just unbelievable. We got another bed there. What's this one like? Is this soft as well? It's pretty much the same. We got pillows, AC and stuff. Here is the bathroom area. Toilet. These like old kind of Soviet style showers. I had a lot of these when I was in Kyrgyzstan a few years ago. So that's that. And it seems like there's a big pillar right there. But we are gonna go out and enjoy a nice bite to eat, try some traditional Afghani food. After resting for a little bit at the hotel, it was time to check out the streets of Kabul. So I met up with my friend Fawad Zail to explore a bit of the city. He also happens to be the tallest man in Afghanistan. So you gotta stand next to me. I'm actually tall, like I'm 181, like 6'1", and you like are towering over me. That's crazy. But yeah, this is Kabul, guys. This is not what I expected. You know, everyone has like images and stuff in their head beforehand. What I've noticed is there's a lot of women on the street. I thought, like in the media, they say, oh, women are not allowed to speak, and in fact there's women right in front of me that I'm gonna have to not film in a second. So yeah, we'll turn this around. There we go.
But we can ask them if they allow us, then we can take video.
But they're allowed to speak in public?
Yeah.
So the media is lying?
Yeah, the media is lying.
Oh, who would have thought?
You can see it with your eyes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So these are the permits that you need, guys, to be in parts of Afghanistan. So if the Taliban want to like speak to you, you have to show this to them, and that basically gives you permission in each province to be here. So you've got to keep these on you at all times. But let's do it. Assalamu alaikum. So this is a famous street food here in Afghanistan. What's the name of it?
Bolani.
Bolani.
Yeah,
and what is it?
Everyone's favorite, like chips and potatoes. Inside.
Or inside, and it's just like bread.
Yeah.
Wow. And how much does it cost, one piece?
One piece, like for 20 Afghani.
20 Afghani. It's like 30 US cents. I bet you didn't expect it to look like this here. I certainly didn't. People are playing football. People are playing cricket over there. You know, the media says so many things, but half the time it's never even true. Or maybe like 90% of the time it's not true. Maybe 95%. Assalamu alaikum. How are you? Good. So how often does he work here till?
ساعت چند کار میکنی تا شب؟ 6 o'clock a.m. until 8 p.m.
Wow, so over like 14 hours. And then he leaves it here, or he takes it home?
No, he's not taking us home. There's a sarai here. They're calling it like parking.
Yeah.
They'll stand that there, and after that for tomorrow they'll get it. He's saying you're from America.
No, definitely not American. Australia. You know Australia?
He's saying take us with you.
Inshallah.
Money there for you.
Yeah. All right, let's try some of this out. First meal here in Afghanistan. I'm obviously gonna like it because it's like a cheese paratha. That is so good. We got the cheese in there. So much cheese. It's like filled with cheese. And I love the fried bits. The fried bread. So crunchy. It's just like a really good snack to have here on the side, and it's like 30 cents. And it's actually like huge portions. This is good. Like, how many years have people been eating
It's
this?
long years, like more than 100 years.
Really?
It's a traditional food in Afghanistan. Like as I told you, it's everyone's favorite bolani.
Yeah. So you can find it like everywhere?
Everywhere in streets. It's street food.
Yeah. With chutney?
Yeah, with chutney. There.
What kind of chutney is it? It's just like some tomato pepper?
Pepper chutney.
Oh my god, spicy. Look how much cheese there is, guys. It's like 90% cheese and like 10% potato.
This flour is good.
Really good, huh?
Okay, I'm not working. I'm hungry. You can make one bolani.
You want?
Okay.
Okay. One bolani. Oh, it's breaking, breaking. Breaking. Bro, it's breaking.
Fuck.
Hold it. It's breaking. Oh, this is the Afghani way to eat it, huh? Like a burrito.
I am hungry. Bread is one very masana case.
Let's do it. Oh, that's the way. I'm gonna do that. Mini burrito. Oh, that's so much better. Okay, one more.
One?
Yeah. You can try it for me.
Nice to meet you, boy.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Kabul city is very good.
Very good, yeah. You really are hungry.
Hungry, okay.
Yeah.
Very hungry. Pork in Afghanistan.
Alright, thank you very much. Thank you. Great first meal here in Afghanistan, guys. Alright, look at this store, guys.
You know, selling like antique things, carpets, handmade things.
Yeah. What is this used for?
This is used for like garlic, or we're calling it hail.
Yeah. Wow.
All of them like a piece of history. These things that you're seeing.
What helmets are these from? What?
I think maybe World War.
Well, how much do they go for?
What is it?
$500. Can I pick it up?
Yeah.
What is it? American or
Russian.
Soviet?
Russian.
Wow. Where'd you find them?
They're saying it's from a long time ago.
In Afghanistan, or they get imported?
No, Afghanistan.
In Afghanistan. Wow. 16th of August 2021. Afghan war weapons. Made in Afghanistan. How much are they? One?
The one like this, $40.
Uh-huh. That was the date that it happened, when the US withdrew.
US left, yeah.
Assalamu alaikum. How are you? You're good? You sell the best ice cream? Number one ice cream? So this is traditional Afghani ice cream, guys. You can see all the ice on the outside, but inside, I think there's like milk that freezes. All right, what's in there?
It's like milk and ice.
Milk and ice.
Making it hard.
So this is it. It looks like the freshest ice cream ever. And then now we have this being added. What is this stuff?
It's like nut.
Oh, this is like macadamia nut. Alright guys, so what is the name of it?
Shiria.
Shirik. Butchered the pronunciation. How much is one piece? For like one serving?
50 Afghani,
50 Afghani.
100 Afghani, 150.
So you guys saw he cooks it, or like it freezes in the ice over there. He does all the movement there, and then you add in some different kinds. Yeah, very good. But then after he does that, it ends up being a little bit of ice cream, and they add some different kind of milk and stuff in there, and then we have, I think, pistachio nuts on top. So let's try it out. Oh, it's like you know what it tastes like? It tastes like kulfi in India and Pakistan. The ones on the stick. It tastes exactly like that. Because in there, they also have pistachios. But I feel like this one is more sanitized than the ones that we get in India. But it's also cool, they have like the soupy, watery stuff as well. Okay. There we go, guys. We're making our own ice cream. I absolutely suck at this, but I reckon with a little bit of practice we'll get better. Alright, no, I'm good. Thank you very much, sir. Very good ice cream. It's such like a calm city, guys. It is so chill. Thursday evening, people are off work, but it's just so like calm and peaceful. Like in this area that we're in right now, I think it's one of the more developed areas of Kabul, but it's just like very pleasant to just walk around and see all the shops, see all the people selling different things. Even on the right hand side on these fences here, they're selling all these like rugs. Very beautiful and soft ones. Assalamu alaikum. And people are just so friendly, man. So friendly. Wow. That's the price of eating kebabs here in Kabul.